welcome back to my channel. My name is Marilee and today I wanted to go over my top 5 complexion products in each category. So the Sephora VIB or winter sale is coming. Is it winter holiday sale? I guess they call it. And instead of being tempted to buy items, I'm trying to go through my collection and really pull out my favorite things in each category. So today I thought it would be fun to do all things face complexion related. So I have primers, foundations, concealers, and powders. So these are my top 5. Please consider subscribing if you haven't, and let's start. Here are some of my favorite primers. One is the e.l.f. Luminous Matte Primer. So this one I actually used. My skin became quite oily last year and I was looking for some mattifying primers, but not anything that would be too mattifying. I like my skin to kind of show through. This one was really great. It comes out in a little bit of a pink tint. It doesn't show up on your face, and I just thought it was really great. So the next one is the NYX Angel Veil. So I haven't used this in a long time. I've had it in my collection, and then when I started wearing a mask every day for work, I needed something that would help maintain my makeup, and I think this has done a really good job. So this one's great. It's at the drugstore, but it's shockingly expensive, but for the drugstore. Another one that I've liked pre-pandemic was the what is this called? The Hard Candy Smoothing Primer. It's very similar to the Tatcha primer, and it has a very similar consistency. It does smooth pores. I really enjoyed it, but again, it doesn't really hold my makeup a little longer, so I don't really use it too much right now. And then the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This one's great. It's great when you're trying to maintain your makeup. I really like it. I really should have used it today, but I forgot. And then the last one, I got this at like in quarantine, right before my no-buy. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter. I went back and forth on this product for so long. I absolutely love it. I've used it as a highlight before. I'm not using it today, but I've used it as a highlight before, but I really like it all over the skin. It was pretty much the only thing I used on vacation, so once I had a little bit of a tan, I used this, and it just did a little bit for my skin. I didn't have to do it too much. So those are my primers. For foundation, so my #1 foundation, if you took all of my foundations away, just because for what it does to my skin, it would be the Bare Minerals powder foundation. So either in the original or the matte. This is the best thing for my skin when my skin is having issues. So if I'm having breakouts, if I'm finding that I'm too oily or too dry, this somehow, whatever magical ingredients are in here, somehow cures it. And so this is great. It does a really good job of providing some coverage. You can go light, you can go deeper. I have a blemish here that I mostly covered using this, and I don't like to cover blemishes too much because I think they just look cakey. But with this foundation, it works really well. So I highly, highly recommend this foundation. Then one I've been using all of quarantine, all of work during the pandemic has been the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I think this stays very well on my skin. It wears very well. I don't have any weird breaking up of my skin when at the end of the day. And even though my forehead is not covered in a mask, my face and, well, my cheeks, let's say, my nose and my forehead all end up with like the same amount of wear at the end of the day, which I appreciate, because when I take my mask off, I certainly don't want like my forehead to look one way and like the rest of my face to look another. So this one has been great. I'm going to order a pump for it. That's like, why don't you have a pump? I don't understand. The next one I've been using that I really like, I shake it every time, is the Cover FX Mix-In Drops. This is a custom cover drops. I use mine in medium too. So this is great if I have too light of a foundation. I absolutely love this. Or you can mix this with primer or with SPF or anything. And it just provides some coverage, pigment, and I love it. Another one that I use pretty much all summer, and it's just an excellent one, is the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydro Rescue. I also love this foundation. I don't love this under a mask. I think it comes off a little bit too easily, but I absolutely love it. I think it makes your skin look beautiful, and it actually edged out my IT Cosmetics CC cream, which I really do love, but this is just so much better. It's thinner, so it just looks better on my skin. And the last one is the Charlotte Tilbury Light Wonder. Very light foundation, like as far as coverage goes, but it does make your skin look so, so beautiful. So if you're not, like, I don't like a super matte, super full coverage look, just because I don't think that looks like normal. I don't want to say normal. I don't think it looks very flattering on my skin, and I think it looks a little bit too made up. There's times and place for that, but in my everyday life, it doesn't really work. This foundation is great for everyday wear. It's just light, evens out your skin, makes your skin look really pretty. So those are the foundations. So for my 5 concealers, okay, let's go from drugstore to high-end. So the 1 drop coverage weightless concealer from Catrice. I absolutely love this. It is excellent for like midday, or you're going to go out after work and you just want to brighten up under your eye. It literally takes 1 drop and it covers. Very thin. It's great. I do set it. That's the one thing with that. I love the Instant Age Rewind from Maybelline. This is such a great concealer. You just swipe, and then tap it out. I have it in the brightening shade, the neutral shade, neutralizing shade, fair and light. I can use all of them. The brightening one is the most pink, and the neutralizing is very yellow. So if I might mix those two, but then the light and the fair are great just by themselves. But absolutely love this. I also have the, I have mostly drugstore, cool. I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer. I really like this. I have 2 shades and I mix them. One's a little bit more yellow, one's a little bit more pink, just because I couldn't find the right neutral one. But I really like this. I think it provides good coverage. I set it and I love it, absolutely. Then I have the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. This one's excellent. It's the one I'm using today. Very easy to put on and blend out. I should have said it, but I didn't, but I just tapped out my lines and then it's fine. So this one I absolutely love. And then the last one that I've rediscovered is the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer. I think my color I could multi-use with, like I might be able to conceal on my face as well, but like I said, I don't do that often. So I use this under the eye. You get so much. I will never run out of this, but I do think this is great. I don't think it gives me as much coverage as like a Shape Tape does, but I don't know that I want that much coverage. Sometimes it's like too much. So this is like a great, I would still say high coverage, but not total cancellation. You could still like see that I have some under eyes. And now moving on to powder. So this one, the Boots No. 7 Lift and Illuminate Triple Action Powder. This one's excellent for setting your concealer, excuse me. So I use a damp sponge. That's why mine looks a little bit messed up. And I just tap out my under eyes. This is similar to the Charlotte Tilbury powder. I got this one in light. My Charlotte Tilbury is in medium. So the Charlotte Tilbury may be excellent for this as well. I just haven't used it like that, but this one has been great. Another one that I've loved right now, and it's like a classic, it's the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is great for all over setting, but then also for under the eye. I really like the Thrive Cosmetics powder, translucent matte powder. This is excellent, again, if you're looking for a matte look. It's really excellent like in the T-zone for me because I have a little bit of combination skin. Then the Rimmel Stay Matte, I don't know why I ever show the cover because mine is all rubbed off, but it's an excellent powder. Again, all over the skin. I think it looks really great. And this is in the color Transparent. I would like to get one that is a little bit of a shade, but that one's excellent. And then the very last one is by my Bare Minerals Hydrating Mineral Veil. This is beautiful. It's such a thin powder. It creates a beautiful veil on your skin. I absolutely love it. So if you've never tried this, I would highly recommend it. It's usually on great sale during Ulta's 21 Days of Beauty, and also during the holidays. There's usually like small containers that you can grab and try it. So there you go. Those are my favorite complexion products. So if I'm trying to, if I'm going on vacation or if I'm just trying to grab like the best stuff, this is the stuff that I would choose first. I do like to change up my makeup. There is a part of me that loves to, grab a new thing all the time, and my collection is quite large, so I'm able to do that. But at the end of the day, if I was paring things down, and I know 5 things per category is not really paring things down, but if I did pare things down, this is where I would go. So I hope to create more of these in the future. If you like this video, please comment down below, and I will then go through the next categories of makeup. And again, please remember to subscribe, and I hope everyone has a great day. Bye-bye.